because today we're diving headfirst into the drama. We're talking AMD, Nvidia, and the potential shift in power that could leave your wallets and your gaming rigs very, very happy. RTX 5090 and 5080 just dropped, but don't expect any fanboying here. Honestly, Nvidia's latest launch has been underwhelming, to put it politely. But hey, every cloud has a silicon lining, right? Because Nvidia's stumble is a golden opportunity for AMD to rise from the ashes like a phoenix powered by ray tracing, of course. So, the million-dollar question, can AMD actually pull it off with their RX 9070 XT? Can they finally dethrone the Green Giant? Let's get into it, shall we? Quick recap on the Nvidia situation. They promised the moon, 5090 doubling 4090 performance, 5080 delivering all the FPS. The reality? 5090 is maybe 30% faster than the 4090 while chugging the same amount of power and costing $2,000. And the 5080? Barely a nudge above the 4080. Cue the record scratch. It seems Nvidia is leaning hard on DLSS to artificially inflate performance numbers. Sound familiar? Marketing hype masking reality? Of course it does. And gamers, being the savvy bunch they are starting to look towards AMD and the mythical RX 9070 XT. Except, AMD has been radio silent. At Computex, Nvidia was flaunting their 5090, 5080, 5070 Ti, and 5070 like a peacock showing off its tail feathers. AMD? A measly mention of the RX 9070 XT and RX 9070. The tech community was not amused. They felt ignored, disrespected, left in the dark. So, what's AMD's excuse? Well, they said a 45-minute presentation wasn't enough to showcase the full potential of the 9070 XT and 9070. Or they were delaying to optimize drivers for maximum performance. Yeah. Pull the other one, AMD. It's got bells on it. The truth? AMD had already started a full-blown marketing campaign. Posters, translated into multiple languages, screaming about the 9070 XT being ready to ship. Then, bam, they slammed on the brakes. Why? Because they saw Nvidia's cards and realized they needed to reassess their pricing strategy. That's the real tea. Let's analyze AMD's predicament. They pulled a move that left everyone scratching their heads. Remember when AMD used logical names like RX 7800 XT or RX 7900 XTX? Well, suddenly they're mimicking Nvidia with the RX 9070 XT. AMD's reasoning? To make their products easier to understand. I call bull. This is about direct competition, baby. It's AMD saying, whatever the RTX 5070 Ti can do, my RX 9070 XT can do better and cheaper. But here's the kicker. Nvidia's RTX 5070 Ti is cheap, and that threw AMD for a loop. They had to pause, rethink, recalibrate. After all, they can't release a 70 series card that costs more than Nvidia's 70 series card. That's just bad optics. Truth be told, the RX 9070 XT, by AMD's old naming convention, would probably have been called the 8800 XT. They were hoping the 5070 Ti would be comparable to the 4080, allowing them to release a 9070 XT that matched the 4080's performance. But that's not what happened. Now, they're essentially selling an 80-class card with a 70 series name, but at a potentially 80-class price. It's confusing, it's messy, and AMD knows it. That's why they're waiting. They're waiting for the 5070 Ti and 5070 to hit the market, for reviewers to benchmark them before relaunching their own marketing campaign. So yes, AMD is playing a risky game of catch-up with Nvidia. But what truly matters in a graphics card? Performance per dollar. And that's where the RX 9070 XT might just shine. During Computex, the RX 9070 XT was on display, and some brave souls managed to get their hands on it for some early benchmarks. The results were promising. Performance close to the 4080 Super, and AMD hinted at a sub-$900 price tag, cheaper than the 5080. Here's the winning formula for AMD. Price the RX 9070 XT around $850. It's a bit more expensive than the 5070 Ti, but delivers near 4080 Super, and therefore near 5080 performance. If they can achieve that, they've got a winner on their hands. Hopefully, at their next event, AMD will clearly explain their convoluted naming scheme, brag about the card's performance, and, most importantly, offer a compelling price point. And please, no more fake frame rate hype. Treat FSR as a bonus feature, not the main selling point. Give us good performance at a great price, and we're golden. The bottom line? Nvidia is now an AI company first and a gaming company second. Their recent gaming releases haven't offered significant performance improvements over previous generations. Instead, they're focusing on DLSS and ray tracing, using DLSS to inflate their performance claims. Just look at the specs of the 5070. Same 12 gigabytes of VRAM as the 4070. And the 5080? Still stuck with 8 gigabytes. That's why AMD's strategy of focusing on mid-range cards and waiting to price competitively against Nvidia is a smart move. Yes, it's a slow burn, but gamers need compelling graphics card options, and AMD is finally poised to deliver. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the potential of the RX 9070 XT?
So that's the RX 9070 XT situation is a nutshell. It's a gamble for AMD, but potentially a win for game. The waiting game is a trusting rating, sure, but if they can deliver that sweet spot up near 4080 super performance for under 2090 bucks, Nvidia might just have a real fight on their hands. The ball in AMD crown now. Let's see if they can slam dunk it. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.